Look at this trade deal. 2 more great works. Lovely. Just want to keep Hungary sweet. Keep them on side. There's the industrial zone though. Okay. So the Venetian arsenal must be built on the coast on a tile next to an industrial zone. I think. Is that going to do it for me? 28. Yep, look, there we go. We can do it. And then how much production? Okay, both charges. We'll finish it. Now the turn of limes. I think what I need to do is start to get myself walls up in every city. That'll give me a huge amount of tourism, like 6 tourism per city, which is pretty damn good. So we'll work on that. It's just, I'm really tempted to see how far this can go. I always enjoy this. Have we unlocked Maui as well? Maui. No, he's claimed by America. Of course he was, right at the start of the game. Never mind. But it means there will be some crazy resources around America's lands that we can have a look at. Venetian Arsenal. So we've got both of my favourite wonders, the Mausoleum and the Venetian Arsenal. Just makes any naval game ridiculously easy. So with this city, I mean, I just love it. Love the little houses. It really does have the feel of Venice. If you've never been, by the way, well worth it. Go in spring. It really does reek in autumn and summer. Just, yeah, spring. Spring is good. But that means we've now got double boat building capacity. Frigates in 9 turns. I think we've got to start building a bit of an army here. Oh dear. Volcano's actually erupted. That's the first time that's happened all game. Blimey. Himiko. I do want her, so let's just do that quickly. Get the Alchemical Society repaired. That's not bad, actually. That could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. Again, always keep an eye on the boosts. I'm just going to build an archaeological museum to boost natural history through. You can see conservation will just give me that extra bit of tourism. Oh, sanctuaries. God, that Teddy game was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. Hey, Himiko. Right. I'm going to give 2 to Bologna. That gets that back on side. But I need her to go to the other city-state. Hattusa's a long way away, though. How long would it take her to go there if I just said go? 10 turns. That's not too bad, actually. But it is through the empires of everybody else. Vatican just has no army all of a sudden. 180 gold. What's going on there? What are you doing? Now, with her 40 turns, I probably should. Let's go and explore through America to start with. Sinbad's found another person. Oh, 800 gold. That will kill Sinbad. But that's no problem, because I need more relics. So, radiate. Let's have a quick look and see what we've got. There is some aluminium. Okay, that can't be the only aluminium. Only 6. Oh god, maybe it is the only aluminium. Okay. Oh no, Vatican has some aluminium. Okay, so we can go and improve that for a little bit more. 3 cities got some. More over in the other city-states. Okay, and then Hungary. Okay, so aluminium is really scarce this game. We can only have 4 bombers probably until we take over the 3 cities, and then we can have 6. Up until actually conservation gives us more. Yes, we can probably have up to 6 or 9, I think. But that's going to be it. Oh my word! They have chopped down all of the rainforest and all of the forest in their land. It's like they knew I was coming through. And thirdly, here is Picasa. I believe this gives a bunch of governors as well as improving the stats of a lot of my cities that are on different continents. Not very useful now, but this will really jump into its own as soon as we start to conquer. And then the Kilwa. If I can make myself friends with the second scientific city-state, we will see a 15% bonus in science across my entire empire. It's brilliant. It's one of the best wonders if you are willing to play the city-state game, which we are because we love a good city-state. Speaking of, I've got 3. I'm just going to stick 3 in Hattusa because that'll give me the bonus for universities and for libraries. That's 30 science per turn that gave me, and I'm going to just quickly stick Magus into the Hermetic Order. That gives me extra yields on my ley lines. I've only got 2 in the Empire, but look, that's a little bit, not the craziest game. It's not like a Russia game, but still, 2 wonders in a turn. That's pretty nice. Managed to get Sinbad killed as well, which is a very strange sentence, but look, there we go. There is another batch of tourism. Again, it's not the biggest tourism per turn, because I don't have the religion that gives me triple, but it's worth it, especially when you can just buy them in for like some coal. Capturing all of these 3 cities is got to be a priority for me. It's 4 cities, in fact actually 5, 6 that are just here, and basically 3 for the taking. And with advanced flight, that's going to be easy, but we've got to get down there. Whilst we are building our culture up and trying to sort of claw our way back in that front, I mean, we've got to remember that military engineers are the best units in the game, so let's just pump a couple of those out. In fact, actually, no, I will pump them out. I'm just thinking whether or not I buy them with gold. Yeah, of course I'm going to buy them with gold, honestly. Why am I even thinking about this? 680? Oh, let's just do it. Sod it. Railways for days, am I right? It then means that we can pretty much get our capital back to the most important job it can do, which is pumping out settlers. I've got a couple more spaces I can make in order to just web up this area. The military engineers can also dump a couple of charges onto this canal to make sure I can get through. I think it's worth it. Oh my word, Geneva was here the whole time. Oh, that's appalling. I mean, brilliant, but also appalling. Hang on, Amani, get over to... Oh, let's say Geneva. Yeah, that'll do. And then in the meantime, Victor, I'm just promoting up because I would like to give him Imbresia as soon as possible. That would be a really good pick for me. Would basically mean that all the planes I build in this city will get a 3 promotion. I will join in on this aid request as well. I think diplomatically, once we get rid of all these things... Oh, hang on, we've got loads of stuff to have a look. But diplomatically, I was doing all right, actually. Let's just have a quick look. 6 points. There's another 2 points that we can get there. Okay, fantastic. Right, railway time. Big priority, actually. I need to get military academies set up. That will let me build cores up pretty much from scratch. Now, we've got more tourism now because conservation is now pulling all of my walls, my Renaissance walls, into tourism. You can see now we have a lot of things that are giving tourism, like a huge amount of things, including, weirdly enough, unique structures. I'm getting one tourism per turn for every plantation improvement. I always forget that is a thing, but it is. Look at this. Great Works are pulling in tourism, and Wonders are pulling in stuff as well. Actually, look at that. The Casa has pulled in 0, but the Kilwa has pulled in 1. Mental. I guess it's because it's an older wonder, is that why? The older ones pull in more tourism, I think, don't they? Maybe. It's all, you know, I could go into the details of it, but at the moment I'm just going to say it's magic. It did give me 3 envoys, which we should be able to use quite a lot of fun for. Build an art museum. Again, I feel like we've got a second theatre square somewhere now. Did I build it in the end, or was I going to build it and then I forgot to? It's probably the latter. Yeah, I think I was going to build a second one, but I didn't in the end. Alright, that's fine. It's like a dream you have. Do you ever, have you ever done that thing where you've dreamt that you've got up, got ready for work or school, whatever it is? Maybe you've put clothes on, you've had breakfast, you've done jobs, you've maybe de-iced your car, or put on a suit, or packed your school bag, or whatever it might be. And then you wake up and you realise the whole thing was a dream, and then you've got to do everything again. Oh no, look, hang on, no, there is a theatre square there. Oh, I thought there was one. Yeah, just like, I have those dreams all the time where I'm just absolutely convinced that I've done something and that I'm already up, and then I'll wake up and think, oh yeah, I've got Arthur now, 90 millistring. Oh, hello there. I'm just gonna make him trundle into Washington because why not? Yeah, oh my goodness, he's good. There we go. I think if I put this particular piece of railway down, there we go. Everything's connected up. We're connecting up. Oh, I love Railroad Simulator. It's my favourite part of any game. Okay, so my 3 main cities are now connected up. But that doesn't mean anything if I can't connect up now all the rest of my cities together. This is all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make my settlers' life as easy as possible to get down to the front lines. I finally made one of my elephants. Oh my goodness, they're like better crossbows. They are so cool. And also they give the metal casting upgrade. If ever you were unsure about that, yep, elephants do give that upgrade. Now getting some artifacts up. I think barbarians are normally the good ones to go for. I'm going to find enough of my own stuff. I'm kind of hoping I find a heroic relic though. That would be a good result for me. And in the meantime, here we go. We can start claiming Hattusa with Himiko. She's really good at just nabbing city-states left, right and centre for us. Now I'm just going to go suspiciously quiet on my alliance with Washington. I just feel like now that I've got the capacity to put planes in the air, really good planes at that, I just don't know if I need their friendship anymore, you know? Yeah, sorry America. There we go. Huh, Hungary just killed Geneva. I feel like that's slightly ironic and slightly ominous as well. Oh well. Let's go and get Hattusa. That'll annoy Hungary. We can, however, put this city down. Wonderful. I think a canal would be beautiful here. It's the most important and highest of priorities for this particular city. I'll get a monument in it quickly. And a granary as well, but my frigate is waiting to come through. I would literally stop everything else in my empire to make sure that this happens nice and quickly. Woohoo! There's Hattusa. The Colossus is being built. Oh wow, it's good to see that Georgia are still building relevant things. There's an admiral that produces an ironclad. That's not a bad thing, actually. There's a hurricane that seems to be producing chaos that I can see. Oh, it's ruined my wine as well. Has that actually ruined my monopoly? It has. Oh, of course it has. Right. Let me fix it. Hang on. Ooh, absorbs this city-state into my empire. Now that is a useful merchant. I mean, Vatican is one of my allies, but it doesn't really do much for me. I mean, I could bring this city-state in, or I could just make myself a corporation. Lots of different ideas, actually. Lots of different ideas. Economics is just about to finish, actually, so it's possible that I just hold fire for a second and just make sure that I actually do this properly. Yeah, you know what? I think, actually, I'm going to make a Wales corporation. I know that it's not workable, but 60% production towards military units in my capital is an amazing one. I really fancy that. Here we go. We can start to add charges to this dam. Look at that. Boom. Just need 5 of those things and a canal will be formed. Here we go. Our newly finished canal. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Finally have our first military encampment. Now this is fun. This means we can do some really exciting things. And I need to upgrade my government probably to get a good sense of just actually being able to build a lot of army here. But, I mean, a cavalry army. I mean, I'm 5 turns of mobilization, unfortunately, but there's some options here. I could go for an elephant corps. Oh, that would be fun. Here we go. A corporation of Wales. Nice. Ursa's blubber-filled sea flibbits. I think that's exactly the sort of corporation we wanted. Now, that means we've got 60% production towards military units in a host city. Oh, I'm really hoping this is going to be good. Yeah, look at that, 2 turns on this. Frigates are in 2 turns now. Okay, we've got options. We have options. Oh, the AI really want to get into big scraps of Hungary. Soon, but I'm not done on this continent just yet. I will be soon though, because that's a bomber. Oh, you know what? I will actually get involved. I'm going to add in that, yes. What is it called? Like a city-state emergency. Now, those are of interest to me because it'll probably work. And even if it doesn't, I get joint visibility whilst it's happening, which is really fun and helps me to sort of populate the map a little bit more, especially the other continent. You know, I'm going to vote for both of these things. I would like to be on an aid request, but I'd also like to vote for a city-state emergency. I'm going to vote on that one 4 up. I'd quite like to see that go through. Yeah, look at that. It works. Now, who is in with me? Oh, both people on the other continent. That is exciting. I'm also in an aid request, so I'm both giving them money and not. Wow, look at Hungary. That would explain why they're doing so well. Yeah, they've got solar panels now being plopped down everywhere. What are they on in terms of tech? They've got satellites. They don't have nanotech, though, just yet. 59 techs. This is my 45. Yeah, we've got to get a move on, I think. A real move on. Step 1 is to denounce America. They will not like that. And then Vatican, I think, is going to be my first target because I need to secure that aluminium. I'm sorry, Vatican, you make a really good ally, and I'm probably going to annoy the world by doing this, but yeah, I need that aluminium a lot, and I just can't mess around with it. Despite being heavily outnumbered, Arthur won the day. He just killed a swordsman army. He has Excalibur. I'm not entirely sure about the ordering of like warrior versus Excalibur, but I'm pretty sure Excalibur is like a holy weapon given by the Lady of the Lake that's magical and brilliant, right? I don't know if that's heavily outnumbered. Well, I guess, no, maybe it is outnumbered. Maybe it would imply that he was at a disadvantage when clearly he wasn't, but yeah. So we're going to go in for the World's Fair. That sounds good. I'm going to vote for myself for diplomatic victory points. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll give it a good go. City centre buildings always go well. And then duplicates of Wales, because people will probably vote down on Wales, won't they? But we'll do that for now. Let's see what goes through. Teddy gets it. Okay, no citrus. Fine. Alright, well, we got frozen out of that one a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to get rid of press gangs and limes for a little bit now. I think to arms is really good. And I think I'll combine that now with the cavalry one. Where are you? Maneuver. Okay. Yeah, right. We need to upgrade that one pretty quickly. I think I might have forgotten to get monarchy. Yeah, let's just go and quickly get chivalry. Oh, this is really good fun. Cavalry, why don't you... oh, I'm getting so excited. I've now not selected it. Just go to here. Oh, he's still got one movement left. Okay, you wait on the woods for me, thank you. Well, as quick as that happened, it's now unhappened. The Vatican is mine. There we go. Chivalry. That's a bit better. We'll start to build these cavalry units just a little faster now. Just a touch faster. Luckily for me, all of Persia's cities just have tons of stuff that I can pillage. I've just seen a 3 pillage campus, which is great. We've got an aqueduct. There's the aluminium I need, but we've also got a double ley lines area over here. Oh, there's a theatre square spot that's like a +7. That's pretty cool. But just as importantly, I've just unlocked research labs. Now these things are very powerful. Very, very powerful. When powered, as you can see, they provide 18 science per turn. So you know what? I will be getting those in. Definitely something I am up for. Yeah, 100%. So as I find out that Hungary has just put an Earth satellite into space, which is a little bit worrying, but it's okay generally. I am going to get Total War, which is the old pillaging card. Delightful. And we've now got a cavalry with 6 movement because I've got Joan of Arc right next to it. Bam. There's just an extra turn's worth of science for me there. Let's just pick up rifling as well and go bang. Almost all the way in one go. That's not bad. You go, cavalry. You go. Oh look, Margaret Mead. Oh, fantastic. She's actually really good. It's 4 turns worth of science and culture for me. I'll just go and send her over to Tyre and we'll just sort of forget about her for a few turns until she arrives. Okay, I kind of just want to show you one of my favourite tactics ever. This is where I get Hippolyta. Recall her for 1,000 faith, yes. I know, she's great. And then what I'm going to do is get her over in this direction. Now, what I'm going to do is stick her on top of this delightful tile which has 3 bombers in it. She is missing a little bit of her movement. What I'm then going to do is declare war on good old Teddy. Territorial expansion, that sounds delightful. Just going to quickly see if anyone wants to join in. In fact, actually, I think some of my allies have. Oh no, she's actually declared friends with a few people and I'm already at war with my military ally. Persia is my military ally, so that's good. Now, we select the bombers and we have a little bit of a nosy into Washington. As you can see, the walls are pretty fundamentally hard, but that's okay. We're making some decent damage, and then I will use her command on the tile the bombers are stood on. Then the bombers can move again. So I've taken my 3 bombs per turn, and now it's 6 bombs per turn. Yeah, this will be pretty quick. Ooh. Oh, fantastic 5-year plan is now a thing. Economic Union. There's some great cards here. Really good cards. Rationalism is disappointingly small for me. Very, very poor, but that's okay. We don't mind all of this at the moment. That's all fine. That's all good. Right. I mean, as you can see, this war may take a little while, but Rough Rider Corps are only so powerful, you know? They're pretty tough. But if I bomb them to hell, and if they're hiding in a city, for instance, and they're not doing anything to me, they're just literally waiting there, then that's fine. Because all I gotta do is wake her up. Okay, double bombing attacks. As you can see, I mean, we'll just flush them out by doing this, and then a cavalry army is all I need to come in and go plonk. Washington is now mine. I mean, it's sort of a rinse and repeat on Cincinnati, really. We'll talk about multiple things happening at once. It's all kicking off at the moment. We've just gone into a new era, the atomic era, where we're in a golden age, and it's unfortunately Georgia and America have gone into a dark age, which poses a problem because Cincinnati was being bombed to oblivion and now has decided to go 3. They would rather be a 3 city and hope that they could escape my wrath that way. It's not going to work for them, unfortunately, but you've got to admire the application. It's original idea. We've got electricity, which gives me submarines, which isn't very exciting, but what is more exciting is now I've got a straight run till computers. Computers needs to be boosted with a government of 8 policy slots, and oh look, how convenient. I have now unlocked totalitarianism, which means that's right, I'm now fascist. Woohoo! Still makes me laugh. Every time we can say that in Civ. I know you're saying, you're playing Vietnam, you should have gone communist. Well, you know, we'll have to make an exception this time. So on top of our total war plundering, there's loads of cards that we can have a look at here. Third alternative gives culture and gold for things like research labs, military academies and power plants, which I have in abundance, and if I didn't have an abundance I would need to be making anyway. Sky and Stars is amazing. 30% production towards spaceports and aerodromes, and you get a bonus on science and production when they're built. So this is the sort of thing that you need. You just need to have that in your empire. I'm also going to get Wish You Were Here, because of course, the one thing we're really focused on apart from planes and bombing as a fascist government is tourism. Stick in some resource management for some aluminium, as well as some military research from all of the academies and Renaissance walls that I've got, and hey presto, you've got a happy culture-ethic government. And if you didn't know, culture-ethic is definitely a word, and I will not hear otherwise. Right, Cold War time. I must say, this combination of just being able to bomb over and over and over and then have Hippolyta just renew the bombers' movement is just brilliant. So, I mean, what's happened to Civ recently? So after using a Greek or, Queen of the Amazons to renew my jet bombers, here comes Arthur to take Cincinnati. It's some strange sentences right now. I'm going to immediately jump on that and get a builder in Cincinnati so I can go and steal this aluminium, which is kind of the reason I'm here in the first place. There's also an abundance of diamonds around here. Turns out America was hoarding them. That's good for me, because if I can get another monopoly, that'll be my 4th. And as you can see, yeah, tourism's a bit mad at the moment. So we're now bombing Chicago, and here we go. Hippolyta can just renew all the bombers. As you can see, I actually missed and ended up bombing somewhere else there. What did I bomb? Oh, I bombed an entertainment complex. Whoops. Awkward. Oh, I so rarely get to play with this one. Alwas. Fantastic. Right, I can unlock this project, Occult Research. Ooh, that sounds intriguing. Which converts my ley lines, which I believe I've got one in my capital actually. Is that technically my capital? No, it's not. It's in the second city. Okay, you're making a bomber, but this sounds really intriguing. So we're going to do some occult research that gives me gold, plus science, scientist points, merchant points, engineer points. I mean, oh, that looks fun. And in the meantime, I'm doing my usual thing where I just get to do some plundering. They're actually bringing pike and shot to the parties, but my cavalry corps have Himiko here, so they're pretty powerful. Ooh, Margaret Mead. Oh, here we go, fantastic. Computers will be upgraded. Right, that's fantastic, because not only have I got drones now, which have amazing visibility, but I can also have 25% extra tourism. So I think we should be able to take Chicago down this turn. I actually have time for all of my bombers to upgrade. That's the beauty of it, because they get to go twice. It's like I'm playing as Grand Columbia. Really doesn't matter otherwise, but look, Chicago is now mine. Yeah, oh, I did bomb that thing accidentally, didn't I? Oh dear, ignore the flames. I just got a notification to say that Georgia was seeking a domination victory. I hate to break it to them, but they have 120 military strength, which I believe is this battleship, and probably some people dressed up as soldiers. Actually, saying that, they do appear to have somewhere in the region of about 3 dozen cultists. That's actually quite scary. Wonder if they've been stealing cities from Dido. Oh no, guys, with panic stations. America have brought a warrior. Yes, that's right. It's an actual warrior. Oh wow, 34 strength. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, it got Excalibured, but apart from that, I like the approach. So 3 bombers have actually taken half of Philadelphia's walls. So again, I just renew the bombers and then attack another set of times. This is just, I can't tell you how much fun this is. Just double attacking bombers. This definitely doesn't feel like her intended use, but I'm just going to take it anyway. In you come, cavalry. That's another city for me. Oh, don't worry though. America seems to have embarked a Rough Rider Corps into the middle of the sea and put them right into the middle of all my frigates. That seems like a solid plan. Oh, Arthur's gone and we now have another epic. I felt like we didn't actually have enough epics, so that's pretty useful. But actually, look, the tourism I'm picking up from America is amazing. Because I'm getting extra tourism at the moment from my policy card. That's 15 per turn coming from the Oracle, 12 from the Terracotta Army. Nice. The insane thing is, because of the Monopoly bonus, 400%, I'm actually still getting 1,684 tourism per turn in with Teddy, even though I'm at war with him. And again, doesn't feel like something that should be happening, but I will take it. Oh, another relic, just in case I didn't have enough. Himiko's off now. Brilliant. I mean, this could not be going better. Oh, Eisenhower. He's also useful because I can stack the percentage of his 5% bonus onto him. It's a tiny bonus, but don't forget, my capital has access to super whales. As you would expect, whales of course increase production towards military units in a city. I mean, everyone knows that, surely. What I do need to do quickly, however, is afford the ability to buy a stock exchange. So my cavalry army has now got depredation, one of my favourite skills ever, because I can go 534 gold, 534 gold, 534 gold, another 534 gold, and then pinch the trade route as well. So that's about 2,400 in one go. I will take that. Nice. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson and Salty Tech for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who's joining the community and making this place a fantastic space to be. Thank you guys, you keep me going.